Your name, classification, and your major.
Corey Grassman, senior technically, and public relations, minor in recreation.
Okay. What do you plan on doing once you graduate?
Ideally, what I really want to do is do full time PR and part time broadcast, whether it be with a radio station or broadcasting live sports events.
Okay.
I want to see what happens.
So, if you're a PR major and a recreation minor, what's with the broadcasting?
I've talked to several people, several professionals, and they've always told me that you don't have to have a broadcasting major.
Mhm.
They more so just want a communications degree.
Mhm.
Public relations is communications, so with PR, it kind of broadens your opportunities instead of just limiting them
Mhm.
just to broadcasting. So
Okay.
it's just something to. That's just another fallback plan, really.
Okay.
I want to do broadcasting, but I don't want to be limited to broadcasting.
So PR is your fallback, right? Or is broadcasting your fallback?
Uh, I'd say right now they're pretty equal, and then
Okay.
just whatever the better opportunity that comes up, that's probably the direction I'm going to go into.
Okay. And since you're a senior, do you know about when you'll be graduating?
Next May, I'm gonna.
Next May?
There's two classes that they don't offer until next summer or next spring, and then I switched my minor this semester, so I'll be busy with that over the summer and next fall.
Yeah. So that's May 2016.
Right.
Okay. Just make sure I get all this right. Alright. So, through your college years, has what has held you back and what has pushed you forward?
Uh, what's held me back is myself,
Okay.
self-inflicting wounds, really. Just when I got out of high school, I was didn't want to be focused. I was not focused at all. I had no idea what I wanted to do in the least bit. Didn't think college was even an option.
Mhm.
The only reason I went is because my parents kind of pushed me into it. So I mean, when I was in a junior college, I was getting credits, but I was making poor grades. I mean,
Yeah.
C's, D's, fails, withdrawals, all of it. Uh, like it took me 4 years to get 2 year hours.
Okay.
So now I'm just kind of dealing with all that. And since I've been here, I've been trying to raise my GPA, trying to fix all that mess. But it's working since I've been here. As far as pushing me, just eyeing the prize, really. I came too far and spent too much time and money to go this far and not get a degree. So I mean, that's really the only thing pushing me.
Okay. Why did you think college wasn't an option for you?
I was a skate by kid in class. All I cared
Mhm.
about was hanging out with friends and sports. I did, man, I was 17, 18 years old. I was not looking forward to 20, 25, 30. You just, me anyway, you don't
Yeah.
think that far ahead when you're a kid. And my parents didn't go to college, grandparents, nobody went to college. So it's just kind of,
Okay.
in small town in Texas, you either go to school, which is rare, or you just hunt for an oil field job. And that's kind of what I figured, just like everybody else. But luckily, I didn't go that route. So
Okay. Where are you from?
originally Victoria, Texas. That's over by San Antonio. When I was about 4 or 5, we moved to the Era area, which is over by Gainesville.
Mhm.
That's like 60 miles west of Sherman.
Okay.
And that's where I went to elementary, middle school, high school, all that.
Era.
Era, ERA.
You're a Texas?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what lessons have you learned along the way?
Along the way, like through.
Like from your transition from high school into college and throughout your college years, basically.
Uh, the lessons I've learned, really, the main lesson that I've learned is in college, nobody cares. It's all about you.
Mhm.
If you don't care, then you might as well just not go. I've not cared, and I've went to college, and I've wasted scholarships, I've wasted money, I've wasted cash, I've wasted all that. So if you don't care, then just don't do it.
Mhm.
Um, Another lesson is probably find your motivation. What really makes you keep on pushing through it. I'm 25 years old. I don't have a degree, or 26. I don't have a degree until I'm 27. I don't know how many times I've wanted to say, you know what, screw it, I'm done.
Yeah.
But you just got to find your motivation.
Yeah.
That's really what I've learned.
Um, so why Southeastern?
There's a college called University of North Texas,
Mhm.
about 30 miles south of where I live in Denton.
Yeah.
Um, Really good school, very good communication school,
Mhm.
very liberal school. It's also very pricey.
Yeah.
Also, it's too close to home. There was a
Mhm.
time in my life that I, I just needed to get away. I was going downhill quick with just not caring and
Mhm.
just living a very, very mediocre life. I just wanted to quit all that. So I thought if I went to UNT, nothing would really change, and I would waste even more money.
Mhm.
Um, so I packed my bags in a week, and moved with a family friend in Missouri, and went to a school called Missouri Western for a semester, 2 semesters. And I hated it. I hated Missouri. I didn't like the school. It didn't fit me at the least bit. They weren't a
Mhm.
big communication school. So I decided to come home, but where was I going to go to school at? Southeastern, pretty cheap. I could stay in a dorm here so I could focus just on my studies, but at the same time, home just hop skipping away. So every weekend I just kind of jet over there.
Mhm.
Allows me to have a life, kind of pursue some good resume builders as well
Yeah.
with the high school broadcasting and stuff like that. And that's the main reason.
Okay.
Pretty
So,
much proximity and price.
okay. And um what would you say to students who are maybe either unsure about going to college, not sure if it's for them, or for freshmen that are struggling?
Not for them. College isn't for anybody.
Okay.
Nobody wants to go in a classroom after you just spent 13 years in a classroom and build your education. Um, there's no way, unless you just absolutely love and taking knowledge
Mhm.
and you love going to school, but most of those people turn out to be lifers
Yeah.
and major and get 2 or 3 or whatever bachelor's degrees and spend endless amounts of money for no reason. The best thing I would do is look at the oil field.
Mhm.
That's constantly up and down. And right now, I have numerous friends back home that are in it. And with low gas prices come low job opportunities. Nothing is forever. You need to find something that you can say that you can honestly work stably
Mhm.
for the next 40 years. I don't even know if that's a word, but I used it.
Yeah.
The next 40 years and actually be happy. So I would recommend going to a junior college and just getting your basics.
Mhm.
Your math, your sciences, your Englishes, your histories, because you're going to have those anyways. and that'll just give you another 2 years of prepping for what you want to do.
Okay.
If you really don't think college is for you, then if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't go to a junior college. I would spend more money and go to universities, actually get a feel of that college life, that university life.
Yeah.
That's just me though. College is really for nobody and really for everybody.
Okay.
Jobs are limited, so they'll realize that eventually.
Yeah. They'll find their place.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I think I got enough for like 300 words or more, probably.
There we go.
So that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. Nope, I'm gonna go